Bill and Lee blaming Poppy for Luna's crimes. How do y'all feel about that? But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chelsea for the Bold and Beautiful, January 13th, 2025. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. I said, okay, when Luna get ready to commit her next crime, what y'all gonna say then? I said, you could say, okay, she grew up in a bad situation and that kind of contributed to her mindset or something like that. But to sit up here and say that the reason why she went and felt the need to go take somebody's life, two people's life or whatever, is crazy. It's because of what she went through or whatever. I said, they over here blaming Poppy. How do y'all feel about that? Let me know. But yeah, okay, on today's episode, we're going to start with Taylor, Ridge, Eric, Steffi, Zende. And I said, okay, so the whole storyline with Brooke being the one to help get Force of Creation back and give it to Ridge and telling Zende. So that was for nothing, huh? That was for nothing. I thought he was going to say something, speak on her behalf or something. They over here toasting to Taylor and Ridge and stuff. I think when the episode first aired, they was only showing Taylor, Ridge, and Eric. I think they was sitting on the couch or whatever, and that's when Eric was like, he's really happy for them. I said, he always switching sides. I said, he always switching sides and stuff. But Steffi ends up coming in or whatever, and she was saying how she's happy that they was together and spent the night and all this stuff, and then was saying how that's exactly where Ridge supposed to be. Where he belong or whatever. And I said, okay, for how long though? For how long? I think, what spoiler did I see? I forgot. I know for certain I seen that Taylor and what's her name, Brooke's supposed to get into it. But yeah, Steffi ends up telling Ridge that he's exactly where he belongs and everything. Him and Taylor just sitting close, all cozy and stuff. So we'll see how long that lasts. What else? She ends up telling them that she's returning to work today. And they were saying how, they don't know what her plan is. I said, nobody know what her plan is. Now we know that she's supposed to get ready to have Daphne, I think that's her name. Yeah, Daphne go out the car to break them up. She's supposed to be creating this fragrance for them or whatever. But I said, how's she gonna flip it though? Like, because I know she already said she didn't want Force of Creation to crumble or nothing like that. So how is she gonna work it to her advantage? I say it'd be crazy if they sit up here, they don't create a fragrance or whatever. They end up creating a fragrance anyways when that's what he said he wanted to do, but they was against it or whatever. But yeah, I know she said she was going to utilize Daphne and everything. I said, what if Daphne decides she wants to take over the company? Brooke, Carter, Hope, and then, what's her name, Steffi. I said, okay, something gonna go wrong. But I said, Brooke ain't gonna have her position for long. She don't never stay focused long enough. They over here trying to talk to her. She over here to myself, I'm sorry, I was just thinking about Ridge. I said, dang, Ridge really had these women mind gone. I said, he really be having these women mind gone. But yeah, they was just telling her, we understand. You see that he's back with Taylor, and then I'm assuming she ended up telling them off screen about Taylor and Ridge moving in together or whatever. I think it was Hope that ended up telling her basically, at least now you know, and that's when Steffi walked in. I said, Steffi, now you know doggone well. She tried to play it off or whatever. She was saying how, she returned because she wanted to protect her investment. She was like, she still, feel comfortable when she walks through and sees, look, she still be throwing shade, see the Force of Creation sign and everything. She was like, she's still hurting or bothered by what they did and everything, but she want to come back. And she was like, obviously, Brooke, you had the CEO position. I said, not for long. Not for long. She can't do her job. They over here talking about Daphne, the Daphne lady, the perfume and everything. She ain't focused. Talking about some doggone Ridge. But yeah, she was like, I know you had that position. So basically, Steffi wants to be, what did she say? President. She wants to be president, whatever. And Hope was doing, to me, I feel like she was doing all the talking. I was like, okay, is you the boss or is Carter the boss? I'm confused. But yeah, Steffi was basically just telling them what she feels like they need to hear or whatever. She was even looking, look, she made sure when she was talk to both of them. And then she was talking to Brooke. She was turning to Brooke, looking at her or whatever. And Hope just kept talking or whatever. But it was one moment or whatever. I don't know if nobody else caught it. Steffi had this look on her face when Hope was talking. I said, yeah, she ain't gonna last long because Hope over here doing all the talking. Then she over here questioning why Steffi returned and talking about some, basically why should they trust her. I said she probably gonna have to do something to show them that she's trustworthy or something like that. Or at first, y'all know what I thought? I thought the Daphne lady was gonna come and said that she's not gonna come work on that perfume unless Steffi's there or something like that. That's what I thought. I didn't expect the whole go out the car to scene. I didn't expect, what else did she tell her to do? She told her to do something before she said go out the car. I forgot. But yeah, Hope was just asking, why to change her heart, why is she back there now and all that. Then you got Lee, Poppy, Luna, and Bill. With Lee and Poppy or whatever, she stopped by. I think she brought her some type of her favorite dessert or something for breakfast or whatever. Lee was just so closed off, and I was like, I thought they was cool again. Now I know I seen the end of Friday's episode, where she's supposed to tell her that Jack's the father or question her about Jack being the father. But Lee ends up telling Poppy that Tom donated his organs, and I don't know, she said something or whatever. But then they started talking about how Poppy turned Luna into a double murderer or whatever, and that's why I said her and Bill over here blaming Poppy. And look like they going with the storyline, the whole storyline that, oh, it's because she had all these men and all this stuff and she was using substances. But at first I could have sworn they said that she just started doing it and she was telling Lee on one episode about how Luna doesn't even know she does it or whatever. Now all of a sudden it's, oh, she seen you doing this and doing that. Now I know sometimes, people be thinking that kids don't be paying attention and they do. So maybe it's one of those situations, but yeah. But Poppy was basically asking Lee why the change of heart, why she being so mean to her and all this stuff. And she started talking about the fact that Luna grew up in such a bad situation and her parenting and this and her parenting that and all this other stuff. So she was like, you was mean to me before Luna crimes. I said, right. And then she was like, I can't trust you or whatever. So she starts to say, maybe somebody else is Luna's father or whatever. That lady, she grabbed her little pastries or whatever she had and she left up out of there. As soon as she started talking about somebody else being Luna's father, she grabbed that stuff so fast and left. And I said, well, that's not going to help your situation. That just proved that you over here lying about something. But it's crazy because didn't Luna say she switched the test? But the way Lee was so unbothered when she rushed up out of there, she called the lady down at the, I don't know, one of them offices or whatever and asked if Tom's, what was it, his organs was still down there, and she said his liver was, and she told her to bring the liver up there, and she did. So she finna get ready to test it, I'm guessing, against Tom's DNA, Luna and Bill. So basically, she over here acting so remorseful and all this other stuff. First she was staring at Will's photo again. I said, yeah, Bill, give her time. I said, give her time. She gonna either try to get a lecture out the way, or she gonna get mad because Will won't leave a lecture alone. But yeah, basically Bill was shaking on Luna over there. They start having the same conversation. How many times we gonna hear about her past and the way she grew up? He talking about something, it's not your fault. Basically telling her it's not her fault. It was the result of bad parenting and all this. I said, you don't sit up here. Once again, I know you didn't know they was in there. You don't blew up, almost blew up your son and his, I don't think she was his girlfriend, but I think she liked him or something, Sally. I don't know. I said, you talking about some bad parenting? What is she talking about? But yeah, he talking about it's a result of bad parenting, and he just want her to have an opportunity. She started talking about the fact that she thought he was her daddy, and the reason why I did what I did is because I wanted it so bad. I wanted you to be my father so bad. And why did you kiss him though? Why did you turn around and kiss him twice though? And I say you changing your story. First she was like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was outside of my body. I was watching me do it. Then you was like, okay, what she said? She was talking about the way she grew up. It was something else she said. I know she was saying temporary insanity, and it was something else she said. Basically, Luna was acting remorseful and Bill was hyping her head up. I think that's all that happened. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, this is her girl, rest of the day and be safe.